And now, as we get set, the Meta Knight versus Pikachu matchup of Yodacage versus the real Mr. M. Not the fake one, mind you, the real Mr. M. Going to Smashville for game number 1, and we know that Yodacage has been working on this Meta Knight. Has not gotten a chance to break him out, really. Meta Knights, we're no stranger to those here at the laboratory. The current number 6, who we have not seen in quite a while, Bonk. Stylized exclamation points. Bonk is a very good Meta Knight main. We saw him do quite well, both here at the laboratory and in the past at Gamers Heaven in Phoenixville. And now, Yodacage, the shuttle loop, escorting Mr. M out of the Smashville play area, and that's going to be the first stock. And joining me at this time, GWJ, who it looks like he can't believe what he just saw.
I really can't. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. That's my TO. Anyway.
Yeah, and that was him beating Juice, which you kind of didn't do in a few grand finals. But regardless of that,
hey, you know, everyone has an off day. It's just sometimes, you know,
some more than others.
Sometimes you get tails 8 times in a row. It happens.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But nonetheless, it's
what? No.
So what you're saying? Juice did wrong was not go Bayo.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to know what happens when he does that. But regardless, side B gets you Meta Knight back to the stage, and Yodacage, he's been working on this Meta Knight for quite some time.
He really has, yeah.
Because we know he has a Morton, best damn Morton on the East Coast, and that up smash is going to take the first stock off of Yodacage. Mr. M sitting at 73, but we know that he has an Olimar as well. We haven't seen him break out as often.
Who's Olimar?
Yodacage.
Yeah, really? I didn't know he had one.
He took a game off of Juice with it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that was a couple months ago, to be fair. But he said he doesn't want to use it in competition as much, at least recently. But okay. He has a few good examples to learn from, at least on the East Coast. I could think of Logic, the MPBA.
Yep.
Doing pretty well with it nowadays. But just these quick attacks coming through for the real Mr. M. Yodacage having a hard time keeping up, but still with the advantage in terms of damage. That is going to do it.
That was true, I think.
May very well have been. You know what? It was true enough for
it hit, so it was true, basically.
That works for me, my man, and that is, you know what else is true is the fact that Yodacage is up 1-0, and Mr. M having a hard time keeping up. It was Yodacage really establishing the pace of the match from the beginning. What does Mr. M need to do to kind of take the match, take it into his own yellow furry hands?
Maybe go Fox. Maybe that's what the solution here is.
Perhaps. I mean, you're having trouble with spacing. You might as well just close it down, and Mr. M, well, being taken to task with that tornado, and he does get back to the stage.
You can see him running away. It's kind of residual effects of playing Pikachu. You can kind of see like little elements of their old playstyle.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, it's hard to just turn on a dime.
It really is, yeah.
So it's, I mean, we see character picks that sometimes kind of makes sense in terms of that when you see people change characters. Like Sparky went from a Pikachu that played defensively to a Duck Hunt that plays super defensively. So, I mean, it's it would make a little bit less sense if we saw Sparky playing Fox. You know, like. Justy's the best Larry. Noted. Now Obi-Wan.
Seems like both players don't really know exactly how to go about the neutral here. It seems kind of clumsy right now.
Yeah, it's kind of high school prom dance-ish kind of. They just don't really know what to do or what's really the best thing.
But Yodacage was able to find a nice up air.
They certainly don't want to be giving the wrong impression. So.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not.
No. Otherwise, how are you going to get her number?
Right.
Oh, but that up smash, that's
pretty wide range there.
No congratulatory phone calls between these two right now. They are going at each other hard. One stock apiece. And really not much of an advantage for real Mr. M as well. now it's Mr. M. There now, maybe you're seeing him start to catch on. Like, hey, I'm supposed to be playing a little bit more aggressively with this character. Trying to side B back onto the stage. Not always the safest thing in the world, and he's being made to pay for that. Finally gets the landing back into neutral, and Yodacage trying to establish himself here. Has stage control, and that could very well be it. And that back air going to tag him a little bit more, and Yodacage saying, I can do this all day, my friend. What attack, oh my gosh. And now, ooh, real Mr. M. He saved his own life right there.
You can tell Mr. M is not a Fox main by the way he plays.
No, not at all. It's a little janky, not going to lie, but he's air dodges the shuttle loop, and that is in fact going to be it. Real Mr. M. I mean, that's Yodacage swinging for the fences, but sometimes you strike out.
Let's go.
And Mr. M, he'll be walking back to the dugout with a 1-1 tie game. He'll be warming himself up for game number 3, and man, oh man, Yodacage, he has to step up to the plate right now.
Mr. M, he can do it.
He can.
He can definitely do it.
Uh-oh, and here comes the Morton.
Now, I don't think Mr. M was nearly aggressive enough at all to handle this Morton coming in. I think this will, at least at first, go very badly.
Final destination is indeed the final destination for this 3-game set, game number 3 here. And Yodacage able to throw out those F smashes a little more repeatedly, because we know he likes to do that. He's the type that likes to embrace the craziness that is Smash 4.
Mr. M is just kind of like dancing around Yoda.
Yeah, we have seen Yodacage struggle quite a bit in the month of October, really ever since the circuit started.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
Just has not had the results that really are becoming of Yodacage. Usually a very consistent performer, just has not had that as of late. The up B does catch real Mr. M, and again, Bowser Jr. providing so many different options. Morton, excuse me. Morton. No. My mistake. I'm a journalist. I realize, I have to correct my mistakes. Oh my gosh! But Yodacage drops the hammer.
Side B so far today.
Oh, absolutely. But again, maybe that's the whole thing. You're not a Fox main. You don't know when to do that properly. Up tilt, up smash. Excuse me. But either way, Yodacage, man,
he's aggressive right now.
He's been struggling as of late, so definitely wants to get back on the winning track. And here against this Fox of the real Mr. M, he's sensing that this is the time to do it, and the forward smash, drilling his way into winners quarterfinals, is the number 7 in Philadelphia, Yodacage. He'll be taking on the number 8 in Abs.
Ooh, all right.
So speaking of quarterfinals.